Hello everyone, we're back with another box opening. The other 5 of our lovely bunch of packages from Japan have gotten here, and I'm going to open these up. I've already remembered a couple of the other things that I bought this time around that were not PCBs, which is probably going to be this box here, which was some monitor. I think there's a monitor or two. I think there's a touchscreen overlay for Reflect Beat. I don't remember what else for the big stuff, but at any rate, this bunch should be a little bit more interesting than the last one we did. So I'm going to open up probably the boring one first, which is this bulky little guy here, which is probably more PCBs. Put these out of the way. And we'll just open these up, and I don't remember what the last 2 are, but we're about to see. Here we go. So we'll just get this over with. And it is 2 PCBs. On the top here we have another ES3. Nothing crazy special, or I'm sorry, this is an ES1. I've gotten tons of these now. There's something broken off inside. Okay, hopefully it isn't, well, it's not the, as long as it's not the processor fan, it should be fine. One problem that I've had with PCBs that get sent with something broken, or well, no, is the processor fan's bouncing around inside and it breaks the RAM slot in the board. Anyway, that's probably fine. I'm replacing most of the components in that anyway. And the last one down here is just, I don't even know if I'm not even going to get it out of the box. Here's it's just a Type X3. So hopefully, I think this is probably the last few X3s that I'm going to get. I might get another Nessica Cross Live one or another Street Fighter 4 one later, but for now, I think that's really all I need for X3s. I mean, we'll see what I end up buying later down the line, but I'm pretty sure I shouldn't be buying any more of those. So those will probably be the last of those that you'll see. Because again, I'm only buying a lot of that hardware for myself to hang on to. I'm not buying it for resale because it's just as easy for anyone to get them on their own, so there's no reason for me to go out of my way and pick them up for people when it's just going to cost them more anyway. So anyway, that should be the end of that. I'm going to open this up, which should have a monitor and a touchscreen overlay at the very least. It's going to be, and hopefully that's not all that's in here, because I feel like it'd be a bit of a waste of space. But then again, these days, with the way shipping has been costing us, I wouldn't be surprised. And it is what it is. So, here we go. I can get this flap all the way. There we go. So, we've got first... Oh yeah, there's more in here. So this is our... I'm not going to open it all the way and leave it wrapped up for now because it's going to be a while until I do anything with it. But this is an R-type PCB. I'm going to be leaving this out. Okay, and next, oh, we thought, yeah, I forgot, I picked up some control panels as well. So here I've got a Net City control panel with a Versus City panel on it, but this is just a good spare part to have. Someday this is going to come in use. Maybe I'll have to convert a dedicated cab to something, but I picked this up because it was pretty affordable, and it could go in with other stuff like this that I have packed in like larger flat stuff. This looks like the touchscreen overlay for Reflect Beat. Yeah. I'm pretty sure that's what this one is. No, this is oh no, this is. Okay, yeah, so this is a touchscreen overlay for Reflect Beat. There's 2 cabs out there that need a repair, so I got enough for both of them. It looks like we're not getting the monitor in this one, we're actually getting this here, which I kind of don't remember. So I remember this top part, but the middle part is, oh! I know what this is. This is pretty cool. So the monitor is probably in one of the other longer boxes. Let me chuck this aside real quick. I'll open this up so we can look at it. Here we go. a knife. I'm going to need that knife wherever it went. Give me a sec here. The knife is gone. Okay, well, I'm just going to grab these little dinky cutters for now, and we'll open this up. So these are pretty cool. I got these just as a dumb thing for the arcade whenever I actually do it. I'm surprised it's so big. Like, these were supposed to be like small size ones, not these big things like they appear to be. Okay. So first off, I picked up this, which is an original Steel Chronicle marquee. And I got this because I actually have one of the cabs, and I have the Vic Troopers marquee. But I'd actually never seen this one before, so I picked this up so that I've got it. It's just a collector's piece. But let's get right into this thing. Get this open. Jeez, it's super tight packed in there. Oh, these are about the size I expected them to be. So these are kind of like a half-height chibi Quiz Magic Academy stand-ups. So you can see they're very short compared to the normal ones, but I've opened other stand-ups on this channel before, but these were, I don't remember what I paid for them. They weren't super cheap, but there's actually one of the full-size ones from, I don't remember which series, but there's a full-size QMA one, but it's something like $600, and I don't have the stomach to pick that up right now. So anyway, I got these because they're cute. They were much cheaper. Here's the other one. I'll pull it out. And these were from QMA4. It's got the little label there. I don't know if you can see it because it's one of those like multi-image sticker things, but yeah, so there's those two, and that's it. This is super well packed in the original box. I'm gonna put these back. It looks like they've never been used, but no, we'll change that. I think it's gonna be a long time before I'm ready to do something real fancy, but the thing with these is if you don't buy them now, I'll probably never be able to find them again. So that's why I'm picking up a lot of this stuff right now. I can't tell if this piece goes in. It's just like this, or... Oh, there we go. Okay, so I'm going to close this back up. I'll probably tape it back up. I'm going to stash this down in the basement with all the other stuff. At some point, I'll try and take another picture of the basement and show you guys just how badly packed with stuff it is now. It's kind of unreasonable. I don't know what I'm gonna do with all this if I keep buying, but anyway, so that's that. That's really exciting. I'm gonna open up. Let's see which one of these has the monitor in it. Probably. I want to say this. It's not a big monitor. It's just another one of those Project Diva / Border Break ones. It's gonna go into Border Break because I took one of the monitors out of Border Break to fix one of the Divas. Alright, I'm just going to clear up a little bit of space here. I'm going to see if I can't find that knife. Okay. There. Yeah, it was under everything, of course. Alright, let's dig into this box. Okay, and it looks like, oh my god, this box will not stay out of the way. On top, we've got a nice long box here. I think this is probably going to be the monitor, as expected. Let's cut it open. Okay, and yes, this is the monitor. It's a very nicely shaped box though for this monitor. It's a perfect size. I'll probably reuse it for the old monitor when I put it away. So yeah, just an LCD. I've actually opened one of these on the channel before as well. It did go into a cab, and then, you know, that cab does work now, so it's not the cheapest way for me to be getting these. I should probably start asking my distributor for them more than anything, but it is what it is. I can get cabs that were not working again. Alright, underneath here we've got a nice big... Oh, this is I think the other monitor that I wasn't sure that I got, and I don't remember what this is for, but this is definitely heavy. Now this is not a beautifully sized box. This is a kind of jerry-rigged together MacGyver of a box. God. But hey, this is something that I would have done, so I can't really give them too much shit for it. And inside is an LCD. Now, the mystery really is, what's it an LCD for? Because I don't remember. I want to say this is maybe a nostalgia. I remember at one point needing a nostalgia monitor for something. Let me see. No, it's not nostalgia. So I'll have to look at the auction listing later. It's a what size is this? A 27-inch? This might be a reflect beat monitor. Yeah, this might be a reflect beat monitor. I'm not sure. Well, whatever it is, I'll find out later. I don't know sometimes what I buy. So we'll throw this aside. I'll probably put it in the description. But for now, it's a mystery monitor. Alright. We've got 2 boxes left. I'm going to take this big long one out here in the front, which probably has more of the personal item / neat stuff. Well, this in the other box, but okay. Alright, so first thing out of this box, it looks like we've got some 2DX turntables here. Oh, I remember some of the things I picked up now. Yeah, okay. So yeah, there's a 2DX turntable here. This is one of the newer style ones with the grooves for putting in the grip pad. I've been wanting to pick up a lot of these because there'll be good parts. There have been a lot of parts cabs coming and going, and I want to make sure that I have stuff for them. This is probably the cameras. I bought some extra cameras because a local friend of mine, I think his side camera doesn't work, and then one of my customers has a top camera that doesn't work. So I bought a full set, and both of these can now go to a cab and be put to good use. Hopefully, of course, they both work, but I'll test those before I do things. But it sounds like I'll be taking a trip to my friend's house soon, and hopefully get a couple things on his cab working. And actually, if you guys remember, that cabinet that he picked up for my local friend was the junk cabinet that I did a video on. And I don't remember if we actually went over and tested everything, but specifically, the side camera did not work on that cabinet. So this is kind of a follow-up for it. So we've got camera A, which is the top camera, and camera B, the side camera, I think, if I remember right. But there they are. Next up, we've got, I'm not sure what this is. It's long, and this is another panel. This has to be another panel. I'm not sure. Yeah, no, let's open it up. Oh my god. Ah, yeah, that's right. I remember. I wanted to grab this one because it actually has a nice looking New Net City panel on it, and I'm starting to finally do my restorations of the New Net Cities. So this is also just another Net City panel. It actually looks to be pretty clean and good shape other than that, but like has two very good clean looking sticks. It's got two harnesses on it. This panel is really pretty. It's missing, it looks like it's missing the kick harness, but that's fine. This is a very clean panel. This is actually, I really like this. So yeah, this will probably go in one of our restorations. Making a big mess here. Ah, here's a personal item. I don't know why I never picked one up before, but I just picked up a cute little Nanachi plush there. It's very cute. It is very cute. So that's just for me. That's just not bad. Okay. We've got here. Oh, so I bought these before, and I want to say these are probably the same as the AliExpress ones, but I got them before and they were extremely useful, so I wanted to buy more while I could. And here, this bag should probably be 10 sets of U-beat rubbers. There's going to be a surplus of U-beats soon, probably. A lot of the U-beats that are out right now are in pretty rough shape, so I'm wrong. This is not the U-beat rubbers. We'll come back to it. This is the U-beat rubbers. There we go. Actually, I don't even have to open it. There we go. That's the U-beat rubbers. But I got 10 bags because I'm going to need them. They're, I think, like half the price of the Konami ones. I heard someone say something along the lines of the Konami ones are better. These, like, I guess don't last as long or something like I don't know. Whatever it is, I've got them. I was thinking maybe I'll get a set from Konami as well. They're 64 bucks for a set, $1 a piece. Maybe I can do some comparison, but I'm not a good enough player really to tell. What this is, actually, is a pair of gloves for Waka, which I've been playing Tunithim a lot lately, so I wanted to try with the official Sega gloves, and I got these cute Waka gloves for Waka Lily. Okay, next up, another thing I picked up for myself. This is a Poppin' Music 9 tapestry. Very much thanks to my friend who pointed it out to me. I used to have, this is one that I never wanted to get rid of. I had it for a while. The story behind it, so Poppin' 9 was the first game that supported EMUs, at least among music games. I don't know if maybe something else might have gotten it first, but it was the first music game to support EMUs, and when they sold kits, you could either buy it as with EMUs or without. This tapestry only came with the game if you got the EMUs. Now, this tapestry is extremely rare, and we know roughly the number of them that were made because only 50 EMUs kits were sold for Poppin' 9. So this is actually probably one of the least made tapestries out of the Bimani tapestries that people are really after, so it's very hard to get. I used to have one. I sold it back when I was, destitute and had to, barely scraping by and whatnot. I actually have had, I think, 4 or 5 of these come through my hands, so in the grand scheme of things, if there's only 50 made, quite a few of them have passed through my hands. Anyway, I'm really glad my friend pointed this out to me that it got listed. I'm definitely not selling it this time. I'm very happy to have this again. So, I don't know that I'm going to collect all of the posters again. I used to, or all the tapestries. I used to have all of them, but again, most of them got sold. I only kept, I think my Poppin' 10 one was the only one that I kept, and since then I've had to buy them again. Okay, so we've got another long thing. It's very light here. Oh, there's actually the other half of the U-beat rubbers. It says... This is pretty light. I wonder if I bought another control panel. No. Oh! Yeah, I forgot I found this. I forgot how much I paid for it. This is very cheap, actually. But this is a replacement Blast City header. And I don't know if you can see very well. No, you can't really see it. But the art is kind of scraped off and whatnot. But when it comes down to it, just having a replacement for this part is pretty cool. So I picked it up even though, I don't know, it was cheap, so. yeah, I think that's that for that box, and we've got one more left over here. Shake some stuff off of it. Oh, this one's pretty heavy. I wonder if maybe there's just more PCBs in here or something. Where did I put the knife? Did I lose my knife again? I think I lost my knife again. Well, I got my little cutters here, so just... Well, that's the last of the things that I remember, so... Actually, I don't know what we're going to get out of here. It's another box! I'm not even kidding, it's literally another box. It's a box inside of a box. I'm going to tear that way. Okay. I wonder if I bought something real big, brand new, and I just don't remember it. Because this looks like it wasn't resealed, but no, oh no, it was definitely resealed because the it has the classic from Japan bubble wrap in it. So maybe it was just something bulky and needed to be double wrapped. Inside the box is... It's another box. I can't make this up. There's another box inside of it. Ay-ya. And it is also packed with from Japan bubble wrap. And inside the box is more stuff. Okay, there is actually stuff in here. We've got, first up, what is this? Oh, this is some sort of PCB. What kind of PCB is it? There's a lot of tape on this. A lot of bubble wrap. It is... Oh! I forgot about this. Right, so I picked up a set of 2DX I/O parts, mainly because, one, they're really good for cab restorations. A lot of cabs have been coming without them, or they're gutted or whatever. Anyway, I picked this up. Also, the other thing is I actually have most of the parts to put together a home controller with all the legit hardware and whatnot. So I started picking up some of this. This one, and I can see it right away, they mentioned that this port is broken, but, and I'm looking at the bottom here, it looks like one of the pins is actually snapped off. It's not just loose. But that's replaceable. I can just solder a new connector on, and that's good to go. So we'll set that aside. Next up, here we've got, so this I'm not going to open up. This is just the power cables and whatnot for the card readers. And here are the card readers. One 2DX reader and two 2DX readers. Now, I'm getting quite a few cabinets that are missing a lot of the hardware, so these are really good to have. Normally, I wouldn't be throwing out so much money at random stuff like this if I don't need it, but you know, as it worked out, everything, fortunately, I'm actually going to be putting a lot of this to use right away. Now, in the last video, I mentioned that the total value of everything that I got on this order was somewhere around $8,000. I was mistaken. It was actually more around $4,000. But at the same time, it was still over that $2,500, I think it was, limit where they had to do extra stuff with the with customs in order to clear it. And from now on, essentially, I'm gonna limit each shipment that I make to around that $2,500 limit and just break it up into a couple different ones. So I don't have to deal with that. Okay, this box looks like 3 Sega IOs. Nothing super special. I'm going to take one of them out to show, but that's it. Let me see here. These are, I believe, these are the pre-USB I/O ones, but they're used in everything that was used before USB I/O. They're pretty cheap right now, and a good time to stock up on them. So even if I've got 10 or 20 on the shelf, it's not really a wasted value. They're something that I'm going to be using or needing at some point. That'll be good to have. And here we've got, this is the wiring harness for that I/O board that I just showed. It's, you know what? No, let's unwrap it. I'll show you. Just because you could get someone, I could probably get someone to make this. I could make it myself, or you could have, but it'd be really expensive. Like the wiring, like look at these, like if you look at the connectors and whatnot, it's a lot of work. This is actually quite a bit of work to get done, so I wouldn't want to just do this myself. Anyway, so since it was available, and I want to say it was a couple $100 to pick up that stuff as it was, but it's going to be really useful as it is. And that seems to be the bottom of the box. I'm going to lift this out just to see if there's anything underneath. I don't think there is. No, there is not. So I think that is everything for this opening. I don't think, I can't really do a pan over of everything that's in the box because it's just all over the place now, but at any rate, yeah, that's it. I'm really glad that this time it was more interesting than our previous opening. The previous opening was kind of boring and lackluster, but well, that's weird. It kind of cut out on me. Anyway, no, yeah, I was just saying, hopefully this is the last big buy that I do, because, and I said it last time too, and I didn't listen, but I really need to kind of cut down a little bit and just pick up the necessities. So that's what I'm hoping to do going into next year, at least until COVID is over and we can resume using EMS. So that's it for this opening. It was a lot of fun. I will be doing another one probably in a month and a half when I'm forced to ship the couple things that I've already ordered for the next set. We'll see you then. Well, I mean, we'll see you in the next video. I'm going to have stuff coming up next month from our next container. A lot of interesting games, so please look forward to that. Until then, we'll see you later.